What is SOX Compliance? Let's suppose your company runs branch offices or subsidiaries in different locations or even countries around the world. With more and more local departments, business becomes increasingly complex, and accounting errors or fraudulent financial practices are more likely to happen unnoticed, even more so without intent. In the early 2000s, for example, this led to a number of accounting scandals in the United States. That is why, in 2002, former US President George W. Bush signed a law that set new requirements and expanded on already existing laws for all US public company boards and public accounting firms. Officially named Public Company Accounting Reform and Investor Protection Act, it is more commonly known as the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, short SOX. It was designed to protect the interests of investors. Since 2002, the Sarbanes-Oxley Act has been gradually widened to apply to all companies that operate on the public capital market in the United States. And since 2006, a similar law pursues the same goals for all European Union members. Non-compliance will be met with punishment. Your best option for implementing these mandatory guidelines is to set up rules and methods for the verification of financially relevant transactions. That means to incorporate workflows that guarantee adhering to the 4I principle, as well as transparency for third parties. For example, an external auditor that you employed certifies that transactions have been checked by an in-house auditor before. By triggering this process automatically, you ensure that no transaction is carried out without verification. This is where shared services come into play. Guidelines dictate that every verification of a financially relevant transaction can also be checked afterwards. To document your workflows, an efficient system that registers information gapless is inevitable. While storing notes will also suit your purposes, setting up a supportive IT system is much more efficient, economic, and safe. It guarantees that every transaction and its review is comprehensible. Users now simply receive digital forms that can easily be filled out with company internal knowledge. The forms react dynamically to the entries so that users are guided through the entire data collection, and no transaction gets lost in between the others. The reliable storage of data will also allow you to track any fraudulent practices that are being pursued within your company, and in the process get rid of it. Ultimately, this leads to the fulfilling of all the necessary compliance requirements in an effective and economic way, and therefore to more trust between the investors and owners of your company.